name and where you are from?
My name is Mary Jerry Daniel, and I come from Nairobi, Kenya.
Can you speak to him?
I work with the organization Liruta Set Right Single Mothers.
Right.
Yeah, those are widows, and others are not have not been married.
Right.
Okay, some get the children through rape, and they don't want to be married again. They don't want to be married. They hate.
Right.
Because of what
happened
to them in the earlier stage. So we sit together and we have an organization. We are 35 members.
35 members.
Yeah, we were 42, and because some were affected by AIDS.
Right.
So in the process, they are dead. They leave the orphans.
Right.
So we are taking the care of those orphans because we could not give them to anybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
They're part of this family.
Yeah. Yes, that is how we started this organization.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So my name is Emery Wright, and I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, which is the South. And in the South is there's so many regions of the U.S., but the South is the region where slavery took place. The most of the slavery took place in the South. And so even to this day, the majority of black people are living in the South. And so I work for an organization where we do education and leadership development. We also do sort of organizing around economic justice, because there's so many people who the U.S. economy can't give them jobs, it can't give them school, it can't even give them health care. And so what are you going to do? So you have people who have, nothing and nothing to do. And so maybe they just hang out, on the block or on the street. And so we work with a lot of different communities to just try to get power and make a big change. Yeah. And then I was also saying I work for a community radio station called WRFG. It stands for Radio Free Georgia. I call it Liberation Radio because it's the voice of the people who are voiceless. And so I was saying before, we work with the youth, and I have a youth program called Youth Speak Truth. And the whole idea is to give a voice to the youth. But what about here in Kenya? Is there some strong youth organizations?
Okay, there are some strong youth organizations, but they don't have some people to fund.
Right.
Unless nowadays the government has released some money so that they can fund the youth.
Right.
They want to fund the youth who are together as a group.
Right.
So the process is on, and maybe by March they will be issued the money to start their small businesses or what they want to do.
Yeah. And I know I met one man here named Kasmal, and he works with the youth in Kibera, and he teaches them like acrobatics and theater and dancing and everything. But it's also political too, like they teaches them the history of Kenya and Moi and the bad things that Moi did. Yeah. Oh man, he was bad. And now we have even a worse guy named Bush. Yeah, in the U.S. So, but I think, what do you think can come out of this World Social Forum? All these people coming together.
Okay, I think maybe our voice will be heard.
Right.
Because you see, we are so many here, and now what we are doing, we are trying to say what we want.
Right.
And what we want our countries to be,
right.
and our world to be.
Right.
Because when we are outside, especially the youth and the women, they are nowhere.
Right.
They're nowhere to be seen.
Right.
Their voice is not heard well.
Especially the youth and the women.
The youth and the women.
Right.
Especially here in our country, it's very difficult for the women.
Right.
Because so many of them they divorce. Because if you want to go and have your own organization with women, unless you hide yourself.
Right.
If you don't hide, the husband will know. He is going to kick you out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because everything here in our country belongs to a man.
Right.
If it is a radio, the title is for the man.
Right. the
TV, the car, even the cow,
Right.
even the chicken which are
Right.
there,
Right.
they all belong to a man. So, but when we are together, we are thinking that our voice will be heard.
Mm-hmm.
The same case to the voice of the youth.
That's right.
So this is a good achievement for us, especially for us Kenyans.
Yes.
We are
and for-
proud of it being here in our country.
Oh yeah, I'm so
because-
proud too
yeah.
and honored that the World Social Forum happened here
Yeah.
in East Africa and in Kenya.
Yeah.
And I think that we have to, the African continent's so big, and so Africa needs to play a big role in this global struggle for the world that we want to live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important. Yeah,
So we are very grateful,
yeah,
and we are thinking that something will come out from this one.
yeah,
Yes, as we make also new friends,
that's right.
we come and meet new friends. They advise us on what they are doing into their country.
Right.
So we correct some of the good materials we put
And then we
in
can
our
use-
organization. We can use them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the best thing, yeah, to find things. Maybe it doesn't work the same exact way at home, but you can change it and it'll work good. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people here from Latin America saying that in the world they want to live in, they want to get rid of the borders because they said the borders are just for oppression. Why, if I live in Mexico, can I not cross to the U.S. if my family is in the U.S.? And the same thing in East Africa. If you're living
In Tanzania,
and you have some friends in Kenya,
you can't.
yeah, you should be able to go. And so that's one big thing I've seen is no more borders. People should be able to move freely
Freedom.
and have enough resources to move if you want to move. Yeah. But there's a lot of changes we have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And God will enable us.
Yeah.
Because with God,
Right.
I think this plan was planned by God before.
Right.
So he is doing it now.
Right.
Because he planned it.
Right.
And now the time has come.
Now the time has come for change.
Yeah, for change. So we should accept. Although accepting the change is very difficult.
Right.
But with the time, slowly by slowly, we are
It
going
will
to-
happen.
Yeah, we are going.
Yeah. Because there's no reason for war or poverty. It's like why do we have any more war or poverty? It's like